Hello everyone, welcome back to another video on my YouTube channel. This video is part of the series that I am making called Zero to Hero Business Central. I already uploaded two videos on this series. If you haven't watched them, you can watch them on my YouTube channel. In this particular video, we are going to go over downloading the Visual Studio Code and setting it up for our AL development. So firstly, if you come to this page called code.visualstudio.com/download, here you can find the Visual Studio Code to download. Since I'm on Windows, I'm going to download the Windows file, but if you are on any other different operating system, for example Linux or Mac, you can download those files for you. I already have downloaded and installed the Visual Studio Code for me, but if you haven't done that, you can just click on this one and it will start downloading that Visual Studio application for you. So once you download the Visual Studio Code, you can see the UI looks something like this. Now you need to install the extension called AL by Microsoft. So you need to go to the extensions, and in here you need to search for AL extension. Once you search for AL extension, it will pop up over here. You can see I already have downloaded this AL language extension for Microsoft Dynamics 365 Business Central. But for you it will be not installed, so you need to install this one. Once you install, there will be couple of features / options added to your Visual Studio Code. For example, you can check them by typing AL. So all these options are now available with this particular extension. So once you download or install this extension, we need to do few things. Firstly, we need to create our own AL project. So to do that, you need to click on Ctrl+Shift+P to open the command palette. In here you can see there's this thing called AL Go. If you are not able to see it, you can search for it, then you can find it. So once you click on this AL Go, it will actually set up the first project for you. So I'm going to click on AL Go. Now here you can see it is asking me the path where I wanted to set up the project. I'm going with the default path, but if you wanted to change the path, you can also change the path. So let's enter that. Here you need to choose the Business Central version. You can choose any one of them. Later you can also change them. I'm going with, let's say, 15. So now it has created us our first AL project. Yes, I trust the authors. In here you can see there are different files that we have. The AL packages, snapshots.vs code, and app.json hello world.al. If you see over here, it is asking us to choose the server. If you are actually doing the development on sandbox environment, you can choose Microsoft Cloud Sandbox, but for now we are doing the development in our own container, so I'm going to choose your own server. Once you choose that, the launch.json file will have some settings like this. If you can see over here, the name is your own server, request type is launch, type is AL, since we are doing AL development. And here you can see it is asking us to choose the server. In here we need to actually give our container name. So I'm going to give my container name called bc26 demo. Sorry, bc26 demo, because that's the container that I am currently running. You can see over here the name of this container is bc26 demo. And once you give that, over here in the server, you need to provide the server instance as well. Our server instance is BC and the authentication is username password. We are going to go over this launch.json file more extensively later in this series, but for now we just need this. Also here you can see there are a couple of other files like app.json file, which actually holds the app related information. So our app already has an ID, so it will be created by default, and name is actually AL project 1, and the publisher is default publisher. Version is 1.0.0.0. You can also change these configurations, and this application is now currently targeting 26 version of Business Central. So we are already on 26, so there will be no problem. We can easily publish this extension to Business Central. Also here you can see there's one more file which is created, hello world.al. So this is like an hello world program in other programming language how we have. In here we will be having hello world.al. So what we now have to do is, you can see I am having errors. The namespace customer is unknown, customer list is unknown, because we do not have any symbols in here. .al packages, you can see this is an empty folder right now. So what we have to do as our next step is to download the symbols. So again, going to Control Shift P, command palette, here you can find download symbols. So here you need to click on AL download symbols. Once you click on AL download symbols, it will ask you for your username and password. So I'm going to give my username, which is admin, and I'm going to give my password as well. So once you give your username and password, it will start downloading the symbols for you. Now you have seen all the errors are gone, and we already have downloaded the symbols like Microsoft application, base application, business foundation, system application, system. So now if we navigate to our hello world.al page, here you can see there are no errors. That means we successfully have downloaded our symbols. Actually, we can publish this extension to our business central container. So in here in launch.json, you can see we have configured our BC26 demo container. So if I go in here, I am already having it running. So what I can do now is I can actually publish this extension to my business central. So let's do that. Again, you need to go to command palette. Here you can find publish without debugging. Here you can see publish without debugging, and the shortcut for it is Control F5. Also, we can publish this with debugging. We're going to learn about debugging later. And here there are again different options available, like debug without publishing. Currently, we are going to do publish without debugging. So let's click on this one. Now it will start building the application and publishing it. So let us wait for it to publish. It already has published. Here you can see it has opened it in a new tab, because we have that in here. Somewhere in here we have C launch browser true. That means each time when we are doing the publishing, it will launch the browser for us. So right now I'm going to again log in into my business central container. If you see the sample code over here, you don't have to worry about this code on open page message. Everything will be covered later. We are simply providing a message called app published hello world when we are opening the customer list page. So this is a trigger, and this message will be shown to the user. So let us go in there. I'm going to open the customers page, and in here you can see now, yeah, app published hello world. So the message basically gives this message to the user on the user interface when we are opening the customer list page. So if I click on OK, then it will go away. So that's all in this video about setting up your Visual Studio Code for AL development and setting up a demo project. If you don't want to miss any of the videos that I am going to upload in this series called Zero to Hero Business Central, you should definitely subscribe to my channel. Thank you.